And when I first met her, she only had literally one part-time employee. And let me tell you what happened with her. Okay, this is the power of community. She was in one of my entrepreneur programs, and what happened was we were creating all these systems and doing this 80-20 rule and all kinds of stuff, and she had an offer on the table, and she was very afraid of taking it because she had no systems in place, and she's like, how am I going to do it, right? So we started drafting how she was going to put together systems. By the way, all of these testimonials, you can watch the videos on my website. And what ended up happening was she ended up like taking the call during the time that we were together. And we're like, you got this. She told the guy, yes, she landed the job. And I said, okay, now we got work to do. Because a lot of people think that they cannot get business because they're not ready for it. And that can be true. But for her, she already had the business. She had the know-how. What she didn't have was the systems to hold 30 her contract was for 30 new attorneys. Okay. And so guess what? With that deadline, she had a purpose. She had a vision. She put all the systems in place and she's just killing it now. Okay. And so I'm going to share with you her testimonial. She said, thanks to Karla's programs, I put systems in place and went from one part-time employee to now staffing over, 7 employees. Okay. And the best part is I am now able to go for a month to London several times a year with my family because that's where she's from. So this is the power of having a system. Now, before I move on, I want to share with you what it is that we're doing inside of the 90-day sprint. Okay. So actually, you know what? Before I do this, let me do this because I have time. Okay. I want to ask some of you ladies that are here, that whether you type it on the chat or unmute yourselves, what are you hearing from this? Like, what's coming up for you? What are you getting present to? Okay. Who wants to share? You can literally just unmute yourselves and or put it on the chat. What's coming up for you? Where do you start? Where are you starting to see? Where is your gap? Go ahead, Adrian Santiago.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. I do American as an independent beauty consultant. So
okay.
My gap is I do good with my creativity. Now the thing is, I am leveling up, but not as the way I want to. I do need to be more aligned and to try to get clients into the idea of Mary Kay, what it is, what it does, and why I'm into it, and why I am advertising or selling this product to the clients. So I need more help of trying to do with groups and gain workers or employees to build a group, to build my own group. And that's it from there. So far, I started off with my Instagram first and then my Facebook. I've been doing good, but it's been a while, and I think it's time for me to move on up with more experience within myself to have my mind a little bit wide open and more clear.
Okay. So yeah, so here's what I'm going to say because I built a very big network marketing business, and so what I will tell you is that the biggest thing, if you really want to grow and scale your business, you have to create a team. Okay, and the only way you're going to create a team is by you being the leader that they want to follow. So one of the biggest things for any of you who have a team or you're wanting to build a team, please listen carefully. Especially if you're network marketing, because they are not paid employees. When you're in network marketing, what you have is a team of people that are like aspiring to have a business kind of like yours. And I say kind of because you might start at the same time, and that's okay. But if you can have, one of the biggest things that I'm going to recommend for all of you is that if you can have someone or something that you can promote, if you're just starting your network marketing business and you can have someone or something that they can look up to and that they can promote, that is the best thing that you can do for your business.